Model and former Miss Turkey, Merve Büyüksaraç, is facing up to 2 years in prison for social media posts the prosecutors claim insulted the president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. This is surprising in a few ways, but at the same time, Melissa, not so surprising. It is 2015. We're talking Turkey, a democratic, secular nation, right on the border of Europe. What do you think?
I think that there's a lot of the young population that's so westernized, you know, but the entire country hasn't gravitated towards that yet. So it's interesting that, you know, we feel so free on social media as millennials, as young people. We want to express ourselves, and it's just, you can't do that everywhere. It's like Saudi Arabia. You can't just say whatever you want. So.
Yeah, the former beauty queen, she shared a poem on her Instagram account called The Master's Poem, poking fun at the president. She said, I shared it only because I thought it was funny. Some people told her to take it down, and she did immediately. So it seems like she wasn't really trying to insult the president, you know, make a hard stand against him. Someone told her to take it down, and she did. She was taken in, she was questioned, she was detained, and now she's facing up to 2 years simply for insulting the president. And it comes at an interesting time because we see what's been going on in Turkey last week too, with all the protests, women coming out as well as men for women's rights and all these things. The president seems to be losing a lot of popularity, like you said, with the younger generations, right? So I mean, who knows? It's really seems to be bad timing for the president. I'm not sure why he's so scared, and what is he so scared of? You know, what's bad gonna come from posting a poem on Instagram?
I think she has so much influence, though, right? She's a former Miss Turkey. She's well known in the community. She has a strong influence, and I think this is her opportunity. I mean, this was her opportunity to take a stand, but obviously she felt like she wasn't safe and she had to take it down. I understand if it was me, I'd want to take it down also, because it's frightening, but. She reposted it, which is so interesting. It wasn't her original content. Yeah,
that's the weird part. Right? Maybe if she wrote it, it'd be a different story. I went on her Instagram. I tried to find it. She already had taken it down, but I did follow her because she's a babe. But you know, it's like the president. He has a pretty bad track record amongst a lot of women in the country. He said a lot of things. He said a lot of crazy things in general, like that Muslim explorers found the Americas centuries before Columbus, but that's a completely different thing that we're not going to get into. He's mentioned things how women aren't equal to men. They just cannot be biologically, whether he meant it in a sexist way or not, who knows, but it didn't sound right. He tried to make abortion illegal in 2012. He's done a lot of things that angered a lot of women. And this surely isn't helping his popularity at all. It can't be, right? I mean, they've tried to shut down Twitter. They've done a lot of things. And the Turkish people have been really creative in the ways that they come out and they speak up against the government. Somebody in his cabinet said that women should not smile so much in public. They should cover their mouths. They shouldn't laugh. And then outroar on social media, women were posting pictures of them with huge smiles, opening their mouths. So it's like, they're not going to stand for it. And this really, this kind of stuff is not helping him at all in any way. I mean, I can't.
We have such a strong like differential from the older population and people that really want to keep the same values, and then the younger, more like worldly, westernized population that really wants to express themselves and really wants to feel like they live in a world that's free, and when in reality they don't. So
yeah, it seems like the older generations, the politicians especially, they're so disconnected with social media. I mean, they see it as a threat, while the young generation see it as a platform to speak your mind. And that's what they're scared of. And that's so strange that in this day and age, in a country like Turkey, you still see this. I don't see what they're so scared of. Like this is going to make some uprising in the country. Like one poem is going to start an uprising. Why were they trying to shut down Twitter? Why are they trying to mediate posts on Instagram? It's ridiculous. I mean, no one's going to start an uprising in Turkey when, you know, especially when you have ISIS literally at the doorstep. It's like, I don't see what they have to worry about. But again, they will have to worry.
Losing control, and
they will have to worry if they continue doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, she took it down, so maybe they don't have to worry so much.
Maybe, hopefully she won't go to jail for 2 years.
I hope not.
That'd be really sad, especially since this got so much international.
But this is a great opportunity for her to step up and really stand, you know, her ground and say, yes, I posted it, and this is what I believe, and, you know, why can't we actually say what we feel about our own government, because it should be the people's government. And she took it down, so it's kind of a loss, but I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, either way, good for her, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let us know what you guys think by commenting, and if you haven't done so already, of course, subscribe to The Lip for more.